On May 30, Canadian sailor Derek Hatfield crossed the finish line at the final sprint of the Velux 5, Ocean's single-handed round-the-world yacht race, in second place to secure a third place overall in his second successful solo circumnavigation of the globe. The 58-year-old sailed his 60-foot yacht Active House across the finish line into La Rochelle, France, to complete Sprint 5. From Mahone Bay, Nova Scotia, the former Mountie also finished on the podium in Class 2 of the 2003 edition of the race. During nearly 8 months at sea, Hatfield sailed 55,000 kilometers. Sailing footage and photos here is from Velux. On June 9, Hatfield attended a lunch reception hosted by Velux Canada in Oakville.
Water, water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. Here we are on Lake 5, 500 miles from the finish. You can see we're plowing along nicely, headed towards the Bay of Biscay. Here on Active House, we have a completely self-sustaining system for making water, and to the point where I don't need to bring any water with me at all. Of course, the body needs water to survive. So how do I do this? Let me show you how on Active House we make water and are totally, completely self-contained. First, we need a water maker. This little unit makes 1 liter an hour of fresh water. It takes salt water and turns it into fresh water. Of course, we need power to run this. And for the power, we have our handy-dandy wind generator. That creates more power than I need. Right now, it's working very well, and it's creating all the power to run the water maker, and one of those things that I can make water anytime I want. Next, of course, we have my usage of water. Here we have the sink, and we have 3 taps here. This is fresh water, this is desalinated water from the desalinator, and this is seawater over here. To wash my dishes and even to brush my teeth, I use the seawater. And you can see down here on the floor, we have pumps. This is the seawater pump, and I can pump just as much or as little water as I need. This is the freshwater pump. When I pump that, water comes out the pump there. Once all this is done, I've taken seawater, turned it into fresh water, put it in a small holding tank, and then I put it in my bottle, my handy water bottle. Add a few flavor crystals just to give it a little bit of taste, because desalinated water is not the best tasting in the world. And this is what I have, 4 liters a day. Drinking straight from the bottle. And this is what I cook with. And that's how we are totally self-contained and sustainable on Active House with regards to water.
Congratulations. Thank you very much. Thank you, man. Good to be here.
Well, it is. It's a fantastic feeling, you know. 2 years in the preparation, long gestation period of getting ready, and then 8 months spread over, you know, I haven't counted the miles yet, but it's got to be close to 30,000 miles, and it's just an amazing thing. Of course, you never know until you get here, until you're going to be able to finish this, because, you know, I've done previous races around the world where I didn't finish, and it was devastating. So you can imagine how it feels now getting here, finishing it off, getting a podium finish overall, and so I feel just stuffed.
It has been tough, and it is a challenge. The mental part of it, and believe it or not, the stopovers are challenging. The stopovers make it difficult, more difficult than, say, the Vendée Globe. I've done the Vendée Globe as well, and it's more difficult than that because you have these stops where you wind down, and you have to go through that stop, and you have to get the boat ready, and then wind it all back up again. So it's 5 major races back to back, and that's why it is the ultimate solo challenge.